minute now. Yeah, it just hit me. All right, I just won't lie. You good? You can stay there? You ain't gotta go nowhere. Oh, good. Because I don't want you to go anywhere.
I'm just watching.
You can, no, you do whatever you want, but I'm just gonna be, I'll be this way. Oh, the game. Oh, what do we think of these? Wisconsin cheddar and sea salt style. And you love a chip. Where you going? I don't know, but I'm like, the camera's on me. I don't know what you do. You want the scissors? Here. Uh-oh. We got a winner. So, what up, y'all? We got a winner. These are delicious. Winner, winner. Oh. Put the other one over there on that silver stand. The other pot, the other plant, yeah. Hi. Look at you all booed up this good Saturday afternoon. Movies later. I love this for y'all. Yeah. So unexpected. But we're at the We Go Together stage. So it's like we're gonna be spending time together. So he picked me up from the airport yesterday. I don't know why he won't let me drive to the airport, but we're not questioning that. He picked me up to take me to the airport, picked me up, brought me home, and I've been in his face ever since. Beautiful time. It was a good time. Although yesterday, I will say, I was exhausted, okay? Even I was exhausted. I laid down and slept for like 6 hours. I was exhausted. Yeah, I left before the snow. Yeah. Because right now, all flights in and out of Midway are canceled. All. Not one, not two, not 60. All flights in and out of Midway are canceled. So you are absolutely right. I brought my ass home yesterday, not today. I said, you know what? Hey, babe. It's good. I said, you know what? Now then we can eat. I can eat them. I said, you know what? Let me get home. Switch my flight. So I switched my flight to yesterday so I could be home today. Yeah, the snow was there. And see, here's the thing you gotta know about Chicago. Because y'all don't know this, if you're not from the Midwest, you don't know the patterns. Here's the thing, all right? Child, we went to Home Goods. We putting up the Home Goods decorations and we had afternoon cocktails and eating potato chips. The life. The thing about Chicago you gotta understand is when it snows, you have to ask yourself, the last 48 hours, how cold has it been? If it's freezing and it was like 15 degrees the last 48 hours, when that snow comes, it's gonna stick. If the weather is like 40s, upper 30s, you good. Slush, it's gonna melt, you good. It's been cold in Chicago the last 4 days. And when I say cold, feels like the wind chill, 15 degrees. That snow gonna stick. I did. You said, uh-oh, let me get home to my man. That's exactly what I said. Although I was on the phone with him the whole time. I was there. No. I wasn't in your city. I was in my city. I'm from Chicago, born and raised, man. West Side. Every day, all day. Went to Key Elementary School. I went to Douglas Middle, and I went to Crane for high school. I am as West Side as they go. No, I'm a West Side. I ain't South Side. South Side, they shoot to kill you. West Side, they shoot to scare you. It's a difference. So these good. So my favorite chips, my bad. My favorite chips are cheese chips. Popcorn too, cheese. I'm gonna go to cheese every single time. Oh, you south side. Okay, cool. I'm west side. All day, every day, twice on Sunday. 60644. Across side of Chicago. Fofo. 60644. From the west side. I go to the store with my gym shoes on. You bogus as hell. Okay? Let me get Italian beef combo with the beef and Italian sausage. Dip well, extra American cheese, high-end sweet ranch on the side. Can you put mild sauce on my fries, please? Let me get fried wings, fried hard, salt, pepper, extra mild sauce. Let me get a jack salmon and perch combo. Fried hard, extra lemon pepper, extra mild, extra hot on the side. Let me get 2 blue mystics. Who not from Chicago? Who is not from Chicago? Let me get a pizza burger with mild salt, extra, and a couple of napkins because you're going to need it. Okay? I am from Chicago through and through, baby. Has Gamer God been to Chicago? He said he went, you been to Chicago? He said, yeah. But a long time ago, right? 2 years ago. Went to Chicago. You forgot the Maxwell Street Polish? If you're from Chicago, the west side, you don't go to Maxwell. You go to Jimmy's. I mean, you go to John. Yeah, Jimmy's. I'm going to say Johnny's. Johnny's is the beef. Jimmy's is the Polish on Grand and Pulaski. That's where you go. And they say Jimmy's still got the Holy Ghost to this day. They say Jimmy's still got the Holy Ghost to this day. Okay? That's what they said. They said Jimmy's still got the Holy Ghost. That's west side. All right? Go get me 2 Polishes, Doc. Back in the day. Okay. You get a lick on these. Maybe they don't like Amazon or something, so I don't see these in the store. We got these cheddar and sea salt potato chips. They delicious. We fucking them up. Okay. Oh, I don't know if family. Well, last time I ain't been to Jimmy's in years. I grew up on Jimmy's. I have not been to a Jimmy's. I won't even eat a Jimmy's Polish. I won't even eat a Jimmy's Polish. The reason why I won't eat it is because you need 3 days by yourself when you get done with the Jimmy's Polish. You need 3 days alone. Okay? If you're going to do a Jimmy's Polish, you need 3 days by yourself. Because, baby, the amount of belching that you got to get out your system, okay? The amount of belching, and you only know this if you're from Chicago. That's why I can't eat Jewtown. Baby, Jewtown gonna have you belching from here until times get better. You understand me? It's the fries for you. They said Jimmy's fries, are they still hand cut? They said Jimmy's fries taste like butter. They always been so buttery to me. I've always loved a Jimmy's Polish. Like always loved the Jimmy's Polish. To this day, will tear down. You hear me? No, I wouldn't. I used to. Before I became serious about looking like this, I used to. But now, I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't need it. Not Jimmy's. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious. But do I really need it? No. I don't. I don't really need it. I want it. But that belching is the worst. Rest in peace, Chef Boy AZZ. I don't know who that is. Baking soda and vinegar makes that pan brand new. It doesn't. It doesn't. You gotta scrub, baby. You gotta scrub. Baking soda will not do anything for this. You're going to have to scrub. It's stainless steel, so that whole baking soda stuff, no ma'am. Get you a Brillo pad, get you some barkeepers, and some pink stuff, and go to town. Just reserve your Saturday, put the music on, and get in here and scrub till times get better. That's the only thing you can do to get this off. That baking soda ain't gonna do a damn thing. Okay? That sound cute. But that baking soda ain't gonna do nothing for this. You're gonna need some elbow grease, all right? That's what we doing, all right? We're gonna put a little elbow grease in here, and we're gonna get this pan looking like something. Okay? All this baked on grime and grease. Why are you standing up? Are you standing up? No reason? Okay. All right. You got to work it out. It really doesn't. That's why I have more than 2 just in case. Barkeepers I use. Now I got to get the pink stuff. Maybe it'd be better if you use rubber gloves. Maybe it'd be better if you mind your business. That typically works too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fixes everything right there, Doc. Don't it? You know, that fixes everything right there. Because I laugh trying to figure out when did I ever say I need a suggestion on how to clean the pan. I'm wondering when I said that. Cause I don't think during this conversation, I don't think I ever said. Well, I wonder if the people who I don't know, who I ain't never met, who are watching me on YouTube could tell me how to clean a pan I done cleaned many times. I ain't never said that. So I'm not even sure why you would suggest, but you know, this is social media and people do feel inclined to say things and do certain things. So all I could do is respond in kind. Okay, but common sense said, I ain't never once said, hey, I need a suggestion. Can I ask your advice on something? When I said this. I ain't never said it, did I? Oh, okay then. I thought I said it, because based on the comments, you would think I would have asked that question. And the last time I checked, get yourself some SOS pads. Get myself some SOS pads. Okay, you might have a point. I might need to run out and get boy, I'll tell you, the people is gonna let you do your thing. They watching you and want to tell you what to do when they watching you and you not watching them. Ain't that something? Girl, make that make sense for me. It don't make sense, do it? You can't make it make sense. Can you? No, because it don't make no sense. Help us to get some SOS pad. What the fuck is this? What in the fuck is this? Girl, you can't make it up? Okay? You cannot make this up. This is the internet, boy. And they want to tell you what to do like you don't know. Like you asked them for some advice. Huh? Praise God. I've been cleaning a long time. Okay? Ain't never once needed no help. Okay? She said lime juice. Fuck you making? Ceviche around here? Fuck lime juice gonna do to a goddamn baked on grime and grease, girl. You need a Brillo pad, some barkeeper, some pink stuff, and some elbow grease. What is wrong with y'all people? Come on, your house nasty. See you like that. Don't invite me over your house. You don't put no bleach in your dishwater. All that mildew and stuff, but them tiles, Don't invite me over there. I don't want to come over there. We going to Popeye. Well, we just ate. We full. We need another thing. We just ate. You okay? Okay, that's what we doing. You gonna you want to give me like you Mr. OxyClean himself. You want to give me advice? I never asked for it. Okay, I never once asked for it. What make y'all want to do that? I appreciate y'all for y'all lovely advice that I didn't ask for, but use your own advice. Okay? Isn't there some areas of concern in your own life, like your spending, maybe your savings? Maybe you don't own your primary residence. Maybe you got to go back to school and finish your degree. Maybe you should probably limit your caloric intake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff that everybody is going through. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be very careful about giving advice to somebody who didn't ask. Because I can come back around the corner and give you back some advice. And you're going to see how offensive it is. You're going to be like, now, why would you say that? Well, girl, why would you say what you said? Okay? Hi, sir. What's the pink stuff? It's called Google. All you gotta do is type it in Google, and it's free. You ain't gotta pay for it. That's the crazy part, bruh. It's free. It's free. Crazy, ain't it? We know you did not ask where it was, just saying, do you do a great job? Love watching you. Please don't take it another way. Oh, no, I'm taking it another way. You good. I'm just saying, the answer to your question is sitting in Google. You ask, what is the pink stuff? And if you put that in Google, it'll come right up and you'll be like, oh, this is what it is. Why would I ask him when all I had to do was come out here and look for myself? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Darius is trying to tell y'all this is not his first rodeo cleaning a pan. Bitch, and the gag of it is, it's my pan. It's an everyday skillet. That's the gag of it. It's literally a Darius Cooks everyday skillet that I'm using, that I'm cleaning. It's literally a Darius Cooks everyday skillet that I'm still cleaning, okay? It's literally a Darius Cooks everyday skillet with my name on it, okay? Do I have a wife? Yes. She's at work right now. She's an RN. She at work. She an RN. Not to be confused with a YN. She at work. She working the OB. Babies, you know, they come when they ready. She gotta make sure she in labor and delivery. And Herman Memorial. That's a hospital here, ain't it? That's what she works. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. I'm gonna see it tonight when she get home from work. Why you lying to the people? Because they ask stupid questions. They ask dumb questions. I give them dumb answers. That's why. What's the pink stuff, Blue? That's just what I said. You ask crazy questions. I'm just going to give you crazy ASS answers, okay? That's it. You ask me crazy questions, I'll be like, okay. We're getting there. All right. We got a little on this side. Well, we getting the grime off and the dirt and the things. You see what I'm saying? We're getting all the things off to get this as clean as we possibly can. Let's just spend Saturday doing things like this. It builds your character. I'm funny as hell. Nah, no, as hell, I don't know. Funny, yeah. As hell? Yeah, I don't know about as hell. I do appreciate you, though. I'm glad I could keep you laughing. Does those same SOS pads clean the inside of your oven? Well, do. See, your subject and your verb, they need to agree. So it's do those same SOS pads, not does. Does is for singular. Do is for plural. Okay, thank you. And I'm sure they could. Kitchen, outdoor bathroom, garage, oven racks. That's what it said right here. Okay. Now we too grown. We too old for this. 2026 is upon us, all right? Them subjects and them verbs did not piss you off. No reason you should not make them not agree, okay? There should be no reason. How old are you? Okay. Yes, we definitely teach grammar around here. Okay, we definitely teach grammar around here. I would assume this works in your oven. Actually, I've never cleaned my oven. I probably should. I'm sure it does need to be cleaned, but I don't know. Are you planning to expand your product line and sell juicers? No. Where do you get that from? Who told you that? I sell that? I ain't never said nothing like that. Where did you get that idea from? I ain't never said I was gonna sell juicers, girl, ever in life. Y'all don't want no juicer. Y'all do not want no damn juicer. That sound good. That ain't what you want. Okay. That is, no, you do not want no juicer. You don't juice that much. You ain't ready for no commitment like that. If you was doing that, you would already be like in a juicing lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, you sort of already be doing something like this. So, no, I'm playing on it. You Googled the pink stuff? See what I'm saying? And you see they got the spray, they got the this, they got the that. I can't tell you what they got. I don't work there. But you see how you Googled it? And you see how you got the knowledge? That's all I'm saying. All you gotta do is put it in Google real fast. That's it. And once you put it in there, you're gonna be like, dang, bro, this is it. I got it. I'm like, I told you. What did I tell you? What I told you? I told you that. I'm finna go lay down and talk to y'all. Oh, give me a second. Let me finish this last little piece. Because I think I done got a little tired in my body. And we gotta go see the Wicked tonight. Wicked coming on at 8 o'clock. We leaving to go see it in 3D. I need all my faculties about me. So let me go take a little rest, a little breather. While I talk to y'all real fast. Hold on, let me finish this, and then we can wrap it up because I got to go see what Cynthia and Ariana done talking about. And we're going to see it in 3D too. We're going to see it in 4, but 4 don't start till 9. 3 start at 8. We old-ish. So trying to go see a movie at 9 o'clock on a Saturday and not get out of there till close to midnight, that do not sound like a good idea. But then you got cocktails, so we're going to one of them nice fancy places where they got the cocktails and the food and stuff. You know, and you sit side by side in those beautiful plush chairs and stuff. We're going to do that. You know, very, very IMAX. Okay. Very IMAX theater. I don't think I've ever been to an IMAX. Maybe I have. I just don't remember. It's been a while, I guess. If I have gone, it's been a long time since I've been. Okay. This is about as clean as I'm finna get this inside of this pan. No, it's not. Although I see a little more stainage happening. We getting there. See what I'm saying? We ain't quite finished, but we're getting someplace, you see. You know you gotta do this once a month or something. Just put the music on it. Clean your damn stuff, you know? I'm all sweating. Woo! I done worked up a whole sweat doing this, okay? All right, let me go lay down and talk to y'all. It's about clean as I'm gonna get this one. Okay? It's about as clean as I can do a little more back here, but I mean, that's the part that's going on the stove. Do it really matter? You know what I'm saying? This it look a whole lot better than what it did look like, okay? So we'll pause with this one. I'm having the people over on Friday. And these are my serving bowls. Aren't these cuties? Look at us. Aren't these cute? They were $12 at Home Goods. I got 4 of them. And these will be our serving dishes for, I'm having a little dinner. I'm cooking for my chefs on Friday. They always cook for me. I never cook for them. So I'm having a few friends over to the house. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm cooking though. I really was trying to figure out like what I'm gonna cook. I do think I should fry some fish and some chicken, but I was also gonna roast a couple of chickens, like just like Cajun, season them real good with Cajun butter and stuff, and then run them under the oven on convection so the skin get real crispy and stuff. That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. Well, everybody that's coming, everybody don't eat fish. So I'm gonna do a couple pieces of fish, I'm gonna do a couple pieces of chicken. I was gonna fry it, but you know what? Maybe I'll throw it in the oven and roast the chicken. You know what I'm saying? I might do that. I don't know, I ain't really thought about it. No, they've had my chow already. I was gonna do some skillet fried corn. I was gonna do some green beans and white potatoes. What else am I gonna do? I gotta do some dirty rice. I was gonna do some cornbreads. And I don't know. The meat. A salad is always cute too. You do that instead of turkey? Yeah, I could do fish. The problem is it's gotta be cooked basically almost to order. Because if you don't cook it to order, what's gonna happen is it's gonna get dry. Oh, the Peruvian chicken recipe. Ow, done. Say less. Peruvian chicken. Say less. That's perfect, actually. With the white sauce. Oh God. I mean, with the Peruvian green sauce. Yes, absolutely done. Looks gay. I know your mama does too. I know she a lesbian. L. I'm the G. She's the L. How you doing? Tell your gay ass mama we said hey. Okay? Please don't come over here. Girl, I cuts up over here. I cut up over here. I will cuss you out and pray for you in the same sentence. Find you somebody else to play with. I don't know why you play with me. The messier I am, the more money I make. So thank you. All right? Now, go find your lesbian ass mama and make sure she do not enlist in the services because Trump is getting the gays up out of there. All right? All right. All right. She's the L. Yo, did you get them peanut brittle chickpea cakes and the balsamic vinaigrette cheese infused hot dogs I sent to your bald-headed ass? Yes. By the time your daddy got done sucking my dick, he and I both sat down and we enjoyed it together. I told you, leave me alone. What I told you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I warn you? Did I not warn you to leave me alone? I warned you. I warned you to leave me alone. Girl, Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps. I'm quick with this shit. You understand me? I'm quick with it. Quick. Okay? I'm quick with it. If you don't want to get red, calm down. Because I promise you, I'm going to wear you out. I promise you, I got to come back for everything. Find somebody else to play with. Please, I'm beg of you. Not over here. I will let you have it. Okay? Y'all playing with me. Don't play with me. What's up, y'all? Hey, who was that? I can't see. Girl, what? A-T. I can't see the rest of it. Okay. It's too small. I can't read it. Sorry. Am I cooking today? Girl, is anybody cooking today? Girl, today is Saturday after Thanksgiving. Girl, who is cooking? Girl, eat them leftovers, girl. We'll cook later on. Matter of fact, I'm hanging out with my boyfriend all day. I ain't noticed what couples do. I ain't been a couple in a long time. I have not been a couple in a long time. Okay? So, my babe picked me up in the airport yesterday, and we've been together ever since. He picked me up in the airport, brought me home, stayed, we hung out, went to get something to eat, watched a couple of episodes of Homeland. Oh my God, on Netflix. Y'all didn't tell me Homeland was that good now. So we watched 3 episodes of Homeland. I think I watched 2, and I think he dozed off in the last one, but that's neither here nor there. We watched it, and I'll put you on mute. Hold on. Babe, let me ask you a question. I'm putting the phone on. He said he saw 85% of it. That's what he said. He saw 85%. It was good. It's so good that I want to. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's just a random. We ordered pizza, and we needed something random to watch. And it was like the top. It was like in the top 10 on Net. I just clicked it, and I was like, okay, cool, let's watch it. Hooked on the first like 5 minutes. Hooked on the first 5 minutos. Hooked. So I was like, I watched the first episode. Cliffhanger was so good. Second episode is on. Cliffhanger was so good. Third episode. No cliffhanger on third. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cool on third episode. So I'm gonna watch it. It's a cool series if you into like it's like a mystery almost. It's called Homeland, and they had this one guy in the Marines, Sergeant Brody, who went overseas. He became a prisoner of war, him and his partner, and what we're finding out is that the I don't know, the people over there, the Arabs or whatever, I don't know what, they speak Arabic. So it's like Bismillah, and it's very, Lebanon and stuff like that. So I don't know what it was, but somebody Arabic is over there. And they actually captured them and then forced him to be his partner to death, his partner that he was with, beat him to death. And then he ended up turning, but nobody knows that he's turned against the USA yet. What's interesting is like the third episode, they're following him, and they see him in like Home Depot or Lowe's, something like that, somebody like home improvement store. And there's a blind spot in because they're doing surveillance on him. There's a blind spot in the garage. So what they did was, they don't know like what he's buying stuff and taking it into the garage, and they're trying to track him and the prince and the king over here and the jewels and all that. It's really like a lot of shit going on. So come to find out, he's turned, like completely turned, in terms like he got a mat. He opened up the garage door just a little bit, let a little sunlight come in, and he does his prayers. He lays down and does his prayer. Come on. He lays down and he does his prayers. Get under the cover though. You good? Anything? He came and laid in the bed. He right next to me. Let me see your hand. Here's his hand, okay? This is the hand you all see, and everybody is like, what is this? Who is this hand? What is this hand? Okay? This it's a real person, and this is his hand. Okay, he's right here next to me. So anyway, it's a lot going on in the show, and it's a really, really good show. What you doing? They can't see you. You good? You good? It's a really, really good show. And so I watched it last night, and I'm like, I'm ready to see what's going on. My wife's hand, yeah, that's my wife's hand, exactly. So I'm ready to see like what's gonna be on like the next episodes or whatever. So, and I'm gonna try to wait until a certain person is available so we can watch it together. But I will make no promises, and we may have to rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Okay, we shall see. No, he is. Oh yeah, Cassandra. You met Cassandra last week at the party. You don't remember her though. She was. Yeah, you do. Remember the person who was dancing with the older lady, and she had on like that multicolored dress. She was the same person that was at the hookah with us the night before. Yeah, her. She's on. Hi, Cassandra. CJ. That's what she go by. It was good. So we watched that yesterday and ordered pizza. Tell him we said hello. He says hello back. He did a thumbs up. You love that man down. I do. This morning, because he was still sleeping, and I was like, I had to get up. If you watch it without him, that's cheating. I know. I was up because it was like 5:30 maybe. And so I had got up to just basically start the day. And he was still sleeping. So I came in and checked on him. He was still knocked out. So I said, maybe get him some water. So I got him a bottle of water. And then ski ball head, that's the read. Calling me a ski ball head is the read. Please come harder than that next time. Okay, please come harder than that next time. Greedy Cookies 6359. Please. Okay, this is gonna be a walk in the park. If that's your read, I will wear you out with that read. Okay, I'm letting you go back to the drawing board on that before I come through. Okay. What is his handle? His handle is Darius Cooks. Oh, CJ's handle. Oh, I don't know. CJ's way. She on here? I don't know if it's the same name on here that's on her Instagram. I don't know. It might be. I think on Instagram she's like CJ's_way or something like that. CJ's way, I think. I want to say. Okay. Happy for you, Darius. Cherish and protect it at your peace. Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm not putting it online. I just don't feel like I need a bunch of strangers in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a bunch of people in my relationship. So you will never see me. Oh, there you go. Right above your comments, Jerry. There you go. So I'm not posting nothing. And matter of fact, we taking. I didn't even know. He told me today. He said he got the package at the. I don't know where it's at, but the photo package for the photos for the pajamas for Christmas. I'm here for it. I'm gonna post a picture with an emoji over his entire body. You understand me? I was like, look at us Christmas photos. This is cute. You won't see a thing. You understand me? Plus, I don't think social media is real to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think social media is a real place to begin with. So why I need to share what's not real with y'all? You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. It's not real. You can forget it. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. It's not happening. So anyway, so this morning, then I said, I'm gonna make some leave his feet out for the haters. Okay. So then this morning, I made some tea. And I said, you know what? I'm making me a cup of tea. I'm sure he would appreciate a cup of tea when he wakes up. So I kept checking on him. He was still asleep. So finally, when I saw him grab his phone and he was up, I was like, you know what? Let me make him a little tea. So I brought him some tea. I brought him some sweetener. I brought him some lemon. You know, just a little something to wet the palate first thing in the morning. Yeah, we definitely locked in. We was at Home Goods today. If that ain't locked in, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay? We went to Home Goods. Two of us. Home Goods and Ross on a Saturday. What you call that? And a bookstore. Want to see the books I got? Let me show you. A Whole Husband, exactly. Hold on. I got to put the camera on pause for a second because I don't want you to see my background until I get out this room. Okay? So hold the line. I'm still here. You can still hear me, but you won't be able to see the camera until I get out this room. Okay? All right. We went to the bookstore today. It was a black-owned bookstore. Hello. And I picked up 2 books and a couple of bookmarks and pens and stuff like that. The first one is called These Heathens. Okay? That's what this was called. It's called These Heathens. It says, where do you get an abortion in 1960 Georgia, especially if your small town's midwife goes to the same church as your parents? For 17-year-old Doris Steele, the answer is Atlanta, where her favorite teacher, Mrs. Lucas, calls upon her brash, wealthy childhood best friend, Sylvia, for help. While waiting to hear from the doctor who has agreed to do the procedure, Doris spends the weekend scandalized by, but drawn to the people who move in and out of Sylvia's orbit. Celebrities whom Doris has seen in pages of Jebony and Et, civil rights leaders such as Coretta Scott King and Diane Nash, women who dance close together, boys who flirt too hard and talk too much, atheists. And even more shocking, Mrs. Lucas seems right at home. From the guests at a queer kickback in the student activists at SNCC conference, Doris suddenly finds herself surrounded by so many people who seem to know exactly who or what they want. Doris knows that she doesn't want a baby, but what does she want? Will this trip help her find out? The Heathens is a poignant, funny story about a Black woman's obligations and ambitions, what we owe to ourselves, and the transformative power of leaving your bubble, even for just one chaotic weekend. Okay? So it's called These Heathens, and it's supposed to be a really good book. So I got that one. I also picked up 7 Days in June, a New York Times bestseller by Tia Williams. Okay, 7 Days in June. And this one says, 7 days to fall in love, 15 years to forget, and 7 days to get it all back again. Eva Mercy is a single mom and a best-selling erotica writer who is feeling pressed from all sides. Shane Hall is a reclusive, award-winning novelist who, to everyone's surprise, shows up in New York. When Shane and Eva meet unexpectedly at a Black literary event, sparks fly. But what no one knows is that 15 years earlier, teenage Eva and Shane spent one crazy, torrid week madly in love and have been secretly writing to each other in their books ever since. Over the next 7 days, amidst a steamy Brooklyn summer, Eva and Shane reconnect, but Eva's wary of the man who broke her heart. Before Shane disappears again, she needs a few questions answered. The first one, These Heathens, screenshot that one. These Heathens, you can screenshot it. And then the other one is 7 Days in June. And I just finished, girl. Let me get my iPad, tell you what I just finished. I literally just finished about, I don't know, less than a month ago, another book, but I can't think of the name. The girl had the savings and stuff and the lottery and all that. Let me see. Kindle. I just finished reading, I don't know the name, sorry. Oh, child. I know what the story is, but I'm old. It's called Trust, and it's by Danes Reed. I'll show you the cover in 1 second. Okay, this is Trust. Right here. Oh, hold on, my thing is a little dirty. Hold on. Okay, Trust. Sorry, it won't focus, but deal with it. That's enough. Wait, let me see if I could pull up the thing on Google, girl. Trust by Danes Reed. Trust. Daines, Daines Reed. Here it goes. Here. This is the book. 7 Days in June was good. I'll find out in a second. Do you look at other chefs' cookbooks for inspo? I do not, actually. I don't need to. I've been doing it too long. As a matter of fact, I just pulled mine out. Look at this. I just pulled mine out. You hungry? Let's make a snack. Apply pressure above with soul. Eat rich or fry trying. I literally just said that. Well, if you guys get the books, you can get the books and we can read them together. I don't mind that. If you guys get the books, we could do a little book clubbing or something, a little discussion. But Trust was good. It was a quick read. I read it in, I don't know, a couple days. It was a really quick read. There's a follow-up to it, but I haven't gotten into the follow-up. Wait, let me get in the bed first. Hold on. Let me put y'all this way so you can't see what's going on. Hold on. Thank you, sir. Is it too cold? It's on 66, though. I need to probably cut it up a little bit. Or I could just put this this heat on a little bit. If y'all want to, I love you as a husband. Well, listen, this is what I was thinking, right? I'm not a husband at all yet. And I was like, you know what? You got to start acting like one. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are going to make room and make space for another person in your life, do that fully. You know what I'm saying? So I embraced it early on. I gave him his own nightstand early on. Just yesterday, I was like, talking about some future plans. So it's like if you gonna let somebody in, like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just go for it. Let him in. He a good guy. You a good guy. You trust him. He trusts you. Just go for it. Just go with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm treating him like I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? You okay? You need anything? Can I get you something? You know what I'm saying? You're hungry. You're cold. You're this. You're that. Just to make sure he's okay. And if he don't need nothing, he don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if he do, it ain't gonna hurt me to grab it for him. And I think the little things are important in relationships. You know what I'm saying? I do. I think the little things. You know what I'm saying? And we do little stuff. I got this. I was buying it for myself. I bought one for you. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about this, so I did this for you. It's that kind of shit. But I'm gonna tell you though, he's such a good dude. He's such a good dude. Like, he plans the entire date from start to finish. He'll pick me up. I basically told him, like, move your car from in front of my garage. I'm driving. Because he always drives. I haven't driven my car in like 2 weeks. I still got gas in my car from 2 weeks ago. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I could do it. I could drive. Mm-hmm. And he does really wonderful things. Just a sweet guy. He is just a sweet guy. So I don't know what this life is, but I'm here for it. Okay? I'm here for dates and whatnot. Matter of fact, we're going on our second trip. So our first trip together was to Atlanta last weekend. I said to myself, you must have wanted to wait until we got back from Atlanta to see if we had a good time, because then you booked that next trip. That's what I said to myself. I don't know if that was the case, but when we get off, you can tell me. When we got back, he was like, I booked another trip. So I was like, oh, you must have been waiting to see if how we was going to vibe or something. I don't know. But anyway, so he booked, I don't even know where we're going. Matter of fact, I asked him, I said, I didn't ask him where we're going because I don't want to know. But I'm like, what should I wear? I mean, like, how do I dress? What do I pack? It's for a whole week. And he was like, just think sunscreen and Spanish. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, sunscreen and Spanish. I don't know where we're going, but he's very intentional. Very intentional. Like, this is what I want. I know this. I'm going to make time. I'm going to show up. Like, even when we first started, we're still, first started dating, but, still dating is like, you know how you deal with shit, in the dating pool when you call somebody and they're like, well, I'll call you back later, or they busy or something like that, and you don't, it's that, you know what I'm saying? Or you text them, it'd be 5 hours, they text you back, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be door not there. You know what I'm saying? I can FaceTime him at work, here, answer the phone. I call him, he call back. I text him, he text back. I was just like, who is this guy? Okay. Just embrace it. Yeah, no, I definitely am. I'm locked. Let me just get locked in and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the risk. No risk, no reward. And the other thing, too, I think, and maybe it's just our age and our maturity level. I don't know, but I was thinking, like, I was asking people, I was like, was your love easy or was your love hard? And overwhelming, there were a lot of people that said, no, Darius, my love was easy. I didn't have, like, the stuff people be going through and the stuff I don't have that. I don't know what that is. And I was like, okay, interesting. Because and I told, he knows this already, so I ain't saying that he ain't never heard. But I was like, I wasn't looking for a red flag. I'm not looking for a red flag, but typically a red flag will appear. You know what I'm saying? It'll be there. It'll rear its ugly face. I ain't had that. I ain't had it at all. So I'm like, let me do what I gotta do to make sure we make sure this shit tight and solid. You feel me? So I'm like, nope. Aw, thank you, Foxy. I appreciate that. Who is that guy? That's your future husband, Darius. Enjoy the love. I certainly will. I certainly shall. And I told him today, I think I told him yesterday, I'm like, well, I guess we passed the point where it's like, are you free on a certain day? I guess that's over with. Ain't no, are you free? It's Friday, we going here. I booked a flight on Monday for us to go here. It's like, we just doing it. And he's like, okay, cool. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's as much as I'm going to share, though. I'm not going beyond that. That's all general stuff. I'm not going beyond that. Because I just don't feel like, you need to have somebody else in your fucking relationship. And, all them people online, when you look online, Super and Ray, they had a couple of issues that was broadcast in public for everybody. And if anything ever happened and they get divorced or something like that and it goes public, that's the first thing they're going to say. Y'all remember what Ray did? Right? So that's ugly. Messy C was online with his relationship with Kurt. You see what happened to that, right? Carmen and Tay, you see what's going on with that. Kim and Sherette Worthy, you see what was going on with that. Complete divorce. Jeremy and Lil Daryl, you see what's going on with that. I mean, I could just name the people. I could just keep naming people over and over again. It's not worth it. Keep them people out your goddamn business. And it's crazy because whenever you post it, it becomes their business. Nobody needs to know. Oh, I agree. And you know what I think is so funny? He and we're not even friends on Facebook. And so I looked, I think Facebook be suggesting, like Facebook be knowing. So his stuff came up. It was like, oh, that's him. And so I clicked on his profile and it said we have 298 mutual friends in common, or mutual friends. And so I'm like, boy, if them people ever see us together, you and me together or me and you together, outside, it's going to be like, wait a minute. You two? Y'all? When did this happen? Don't worry about it. Just know that it happened. Okay? That's it. We're going to keep our mouths shut. We ain't going to be all that. Just send you one over here. You'll be quiet. Watch this. Send you one what? Send you one what? Facebook sometimes be going about numbers in your phone. Could be. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they did, but I was just like, yeah. And we don't need anybody's opinions because, shit, they start giving when you don't even ask. Exactly. The miserable people love to bring shit if they know his DM. If they know him, his DM would go crazy. Probably. You're happy. I'm just so happy for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do, Riri. I do. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna fucking lie to you. We was walking around home. I was like, this is nice. I was like, this is what y'all do on the weekend. This is what couples do. They get up, they go have breakfast, they have cocktails. They end up going to Home Goods. Went to Home Goods and Ross. Girl, if that ain't an old couple, I don't know what you do with that. Okay? And we went to a bookstore, buy books. That's a Saturday right there. That's a whole Saturday. Okay? That's a whole, and we was driving. I was like, oh, we gotta go see Wicked. It's out. You wanna go see it in 3D? He's like, yep. He said, what you telling me? He said, I didn't think you was gonna like it. Excuse me? Yes, I want to see Wicked. I want to see what happened. Because when I watched the first one, I was like, what the rest of the story at? So yes, I want to see it. Absolutely. I'm so glad you're over being single. You were starting to scare me. Was I? Well, I think because for me, it's so much, it's just so much work. And it's so much like to make things happen, and people be having attitudes and like not putting their best foot forward, and they be dumb. You know what I'm saying? They be uneducated, they be broke, they ain't got no money. Who got time for all that? You know what I'm saying? Who got time? I don't want to live that life. I don't want to live that life. That's not what I want. That's not what I want to do in life. No. No. Look at them and say no. That is not how the fuck I want to live in life. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anyway, I have 3 hours. We have to leave in 3 hours to go see this movie. So let me close my eyes for 90 minutes or 2 hours of this three and give me a little breather. Okay? Girl, look at me. I'm fading fast. Okay? I need a little nap in my spirit. 43. I can't go out to the movies until I give me a nap. All right? I'll call y'all later. Let me cut this off. I'll call y'all later. I love y'all. I'm going to go to bed. Take me a little nap. Okay? I'll call y'all in the morning or something. Goodbye.